Whoop-bad Lewis, welcome back to the Chili Gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are on another episode of the Louisville Wizards Cupcake Relocation franchise right here on Madden 24. If you missed any of the episodes available on the channel in the playlist, you see it right here, folks. The Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Arizona Cardinals in the Super Bowl 35-14. We're going to take a look real quick at a few things. We're going to view the retirements. Looks like Kevin Byers retires. Quarterback Geno Smith retired after 15 years. And I do believe that our guys are staying intact here. So they will not repeat, there will not be anybody retiring for the Louisville Wizards. There you have it. Our league MVP. If you got to pause it, go ahead. Jalen Hurts, the Offensive Player of the Year. What was that season? Trevor Lawrence, MVP. Trevor Lawrence was here is our franchise staff right here. Of course, our coach, there he is, Bucky Simpson. We have Ed Green, and we have Albert Torres, as well as our player personnel. Looks like we have to hire a player personnel. Am I right or wrong? Looks like we have to hire So staff moves. Retired, fired. Looks like our player personnel. Looks like we don't have to hire player personnel. We will keep our coaching staff, though. So we're going to re-sign some players here. We are going to the mock draft number 3. Players are ready to negotiate. We have 2, they say, that are ready to negotiate. We will sign him for a 5th year. We will take him for a 5th year as well. We are going to advance the week for the off-season. Here we go now. Free agents is what we're looking at here. View available free agents. Number 51. So what is he? He is, let's take a look at him here. He's an 80 overall. He's an 80 overall. David Long Jr. Gave him a 2-year deal. Gave him a 2-year deal worth $4 million. No, let's go down to all right, so we'll get him. We do have some nobody is really interested in signing here. But let's see if we can persuade him for 1 year. Maybe he might be interested. Right guard. Ah, here we go. A center. Okay, we don't have a remaining cap. We can't do it. Let's go ahead and advance to the next week. Stage 2. We enter to the next week. So let's see. Do we have free agents? Nobody signed. There's our targets right there. David Moore Jr. Or David Long Jr., if you will. There he is. Let's take a look real quick before we end episode here. I don't want to take this episode too long. Looking at college pro days. Take some college pro days here and kind of look at them. Quincy Kid. So it looks like our favorites that are that our draft guys are doing. Our guys are doing and what we have done. For those of you who don't know, we have done Quincy Kid. We're looking at Montel Gibbons as well as Mike Sears. That's the favorites. That's the ones we're looking at through all regions. We don't need to manage staff. We need to manage our roster, though. We need to re-sign players. Is that what we need to do? We need to re-sign some players here and find out who we need to re-sign. We don't need to re-sign anybody, but we do got $16 million in cap room. I think all of our guys are pretty much sewed up. I think our guys are pretty much sewed up here. I don't see our guys leaving or anytime soon or anything. All of our guys are pretty much sewed up here. We do have 4 quarterbacks. How do we get 4 quarterbacks? We need to release a couple quarterbacks here. There's Finch. So we are getting rid of Finch. That freed up 0 cap. We ain't going to get him in there. We do need to get rid of Beckham. That's not going to cost us anything in cap. How about Hartman? Would that actually free us up in cap from Hartman? We're also will incur a cap penalty. Well, we don't want that. All right, folks, we are going to end the episode right here. I do appreciate you all stopping in. We are underway with the offseason and free agency. We may have to pick up a couple free agents if we see anybody. We will do one more thing in free agency here as we're trying to land our guys in free agency. You remember who we have? David Long. We are trying to add David Long Jr. in our free agency. And we will try to add him as well as Morton. He's not interested, but we'll try to get him on the team there. We're trying to build up this team here. We'll see what we can do in the draft and see what we can do. But I think this team is hungry. I think this team is going to go into the next season and do whatever they can to get victories, to make the postseason. That is the goal. Like I said, we'll do free agency again in the next episode. If you're new, scratch the claw marks in the bottom right corner screen, stiff, and body to the bell icon, become part of the notification squad. You're not going to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Oh, we stay hungry. We are like the wolf. Ooh, ah.